You know, award season is supposed to be fun, a couple upsets or surprises sprinkled in here or there, but not like this. I expect more after the Globes. I expect more. Maybe that's just me personally. But come on. Last night was the Critics' Choice Awards. And I was kind of excited. It's the first big show that really gives you the sense of who's going to win, who has a great chance to get nominated come Oscar time, which nominations will be announced next Tuesday. I think today is the final day to get your voting in for the Academy members. But anyway, it's supposed to give you an idea of what to expect and who's deserving of things. Now, this is just my personal take. It shouldn't be that controversial. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to start with the big award of the night. Best Picture. Okay. The nominees for said category were Black Panther, BlacKkKlansman, The Favorite, First Man, Green Book, Beale Street Could Talk, Mary Poppins Returns, Roma, A Star is Born, and Vice. I thought A Star is Born, I thought Vice, and I thought Green Book, and The Favorite. Those are the top four. But no. What comes in and just sneaks everything away? Roma. Now, I've talked about it before, but Roma's a good movie, but I don't think it is the best. I don't think it is something... Yes, it deserves to be nominated for all of these awards. Yeah, give it some Golden Globes, because again, the Globes don't matter. But the Critics' Choice, dude, I mean, sure. Go ahead. I mean, whatever. I think it's not the most deserving one. I think A Star is Born should have won for Best Picture. Or I think Vice should have won. Green Book or The Favorite. Those are more complex. They are more in tune. But, hey, what do I know? It's just, we'll get back to Roma in a little bit because it did win another category, which I think it has no business winning. It shouldn't have won in this category, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But Alfonso Cuarón did a great job. I think he is a shoo-in to win Best Foreign Language Film, which, again, come Oscar time, I believe it's the only category it should be nominated for, or in, sorry. But guess what? This just goes to show it's going to get nominated for Best Picture, and it's probably going to win now, and Jesus. I wanted to start off with the negatives first because I wanted to end on a positive note, but you know, I'm still so frustrated from last night. I mean, a lot of good happened, but a lot of upsets and a lot of shockers and things that I think just didn't. Anyway, Best Actor, Christian Bale, Vice. He won. Christian Bale took it home. He beat out Bradley Cooper, Willem Dafoe, Ryan Gosling, Ethan Hawke, Rami Malek, and Viggo Mortensen. Bale's been hot, super hot lately. And if I was a betting man, especially come SAG time, because the SAG, the Screen Actors Guild, the SAG Awards, they're like 9 for 10, or not 9 for 10, but they're like 95% of the time the acting categories, the winners, especially Best Actor. Best Actor, very rarely does somebody win the SAG Award for Best Actor and not win the Oscar. Very rarely. I think it happened for the first time in like 15 or 20 years, a couple years ago, with Casey Affleck. He won the Oscar, but Denzel Washington won the SAG, which I still don't understand how or why, but Fences was okay. But anyway, Christian Bale is getting a lot of love. He is hot, and I think, again, I've been championing Bradley Cooper and Viggo Mortensen, but dude, I think Christian Bale, as of right now, he's the front runner, without a doubt, front runner to win, and it's not even right now. It's not even close. But anyway, Best Actress. This was one of the best. This was the third to last award to win last night, and it was probably the greatest moment of the night. Willem Dafoe presented, and before he read off the name, he just said, "Oh my, we have a tie." Everybody lost their mind, and he didn't read both off at the same time. He did one and then the other. First one he called Glenn Close. She came up, another beautiful speech. She's definitely going to get nominated. I think she is the front runner for the Oscar for Best Actress. Gave a beautiful speech. She starts to walk off, and then Dafoe just says, "No, come back." He reads out the second name, and I thought it was going to be Olivia Colman or Yalitza Aparicio from Roma. But now, who does he say? Lady Gaga. Crowd goes crazy. She starts crying. The whole Star is Born table starts crying. I start getting emotional for whatever reason, seeing her get emotional. And every time I see her get emotional, it's like, honey, what are you going to do when February 24th they call your name and you upset Glenn Close for Best Actress? Like, that's the biggest acting award. That's the biggest award in Hollywood in general. How are you going to react? I can't wait. I hope she gets it, just because I want to see her probably just snot out of her nose, tear, like she can't even speak. It's going to be fun, but it was a beautiful moment, probably the best moment. It was my favorite moment of the night, and it was such an incredible thing to see. Again, I got emotional. I don't know how, I don't know why. I mean, I'm a big crier when it comes to movies, but man, that really hit me. I didn't cry, but I felt it. Next up, Best Supporting Actor. I'm going to try and go a little bit fast. Mahershala Ali took it home for Green Book. I think, again, he's the favorite to take it home. I think he's the Oscar frontrunner for Best Supporting Actor. No offense to Timothée Chalamet, Adam Driver, everybody else. Michael B. Jordan was nominated for Black Panther for Best Supporting Actor. Again, don't understand how or why. But my God, is Mahershala, and the clip they showed. The clip they showed, I personally, again, I wouldn't choose that as his for your consideration moment, which is, anybody who doesn't understand what I'm saying, the for your basically it's the clip that they show, and the nominees are Mahershala Ali, and they'll show a clip of the movie he's nominated for to showcase one of his better scenes. And I think the one they will show at the Oscars this year will be it's a scene in the rain, and he's basically confessing and asking, like, hey, what if I'm not black enough, I'm not white enough? It's incredible. Anyway, he took it home. He beat out a bunch of other people. Definite front runner. It's going to be exciting. I also wasn't shocked. But next we got Best Supporting Actress. Now this one's going to be so Regina King took it home for If Beale Street Could Talk. She won the Globe for Best Supporting Actress. Now she's not nominated for a SAG. So I don't know. I think if she was nominated for a SAG, it would be hands down. She's the front runner now for Best Supporting Actress. Even though Claire Foy, who is one of my favorite people right now, is nominated as well, and she will get a nomination come Oscar time. Even though she's in there, Amy Adams is in there, Emma Stone, Rachel Weisz. This says a lot. I mean, it's going to be a little bit different when you have 9,000 members voting. Well, not 9,000 total. We can get into that later, but you can see what I'm saying. Regina King, I was shocked. I thought it would be Claire Foy, because she was also up for the See Her award, which they started a couple years ago. So I thought it would kind of be, they'll kind of double up on it. But no, Big Regina came in, took it away, and just did not look back. Another small kind of category, Best Young Actor or Actress. Elsie Fisher won for 8th Grade. No surprise there. Acting Ensemble, The Favorite one, and literally nobody was there. Like, nobody from that movie. Director, producer, nobody was there at all. It was kind of awkward, really funny. Now, Best Director, this is one that I don't understand. Maybe I'm just in the minority, but Alfonso Cuarón for Roma won Best Director. I do not like that. I think Bradley Cooper should have taken it home. I mean, when you learn to play an instrument, you direct, you star, and then you're in the editing room. I think if you're a director, there's more to it than just directing the film. Like, how involved are you? And when you're involved as much as he is, then I think you got to look at that a little bit more. Again, Roma, I liked it. I think it's good. But I think because of the time that we are in, I think it's getting a little bit more love than it would have 2 years ago. There's probably going to be a few of you guys that like, oh, he's a little bit this way. No, I'm not. I'm looking at it from maybe a biased perspective. I don't know. I don't think of it that way. I just think there's just so much more than being the hot movie at the moment. I think you have to look at production, if they wrote it. I mean, the whole thing. So Alfonso Cuarón won. He beat out Damien Chazelle for First Man, Bradley Cooper, Peter Farrelly, Green Book, and then he beat out like Spike Lee, Adam McKay. It's just like, come on. You're literally telling me he's the best guy. He's the best one. He's the best out of this list. No, God no. He might, maybe better than Lee and Adam McKay, maybe. But he's not better than Peter. He's not better than Farrelly, Cooper, and Chazelle. There's no way. No way. Not in my mind. A couple other things to kind of know. There was a couple awards they awarded without showing it, without broadcasting. Mission Impossible Fallout won Best Action Movie. And then Best Comedy, which was on the broadcast, was Crazy Rich Asians. Totally okay with it. And then some of the acting categories, they double up. Like, they have Best Actor, like in general, and then they have Best Actor in a Comedy. Same thing with Best Actress, and Christian Bale won that again. He took it home for Vice. He beat out, again, Viggo Mortensen, a couple other guys. Excuse me. Best Actress in a Comedy, Olivia Colman for The Favorite. She took it home. She beat out Rachel McAdams, Charlize Theron, Constance Wu, and Emily Blunt. I don't have any feelings about it, really. Not at all. Best Sci-Fi Horror, Quiet Place took it home. I thought Annihilation might have, or would have. Annihilation was incredible. There's one scene in Annihilation that still sticks to it. Is, you'll see it when you see it, you know what I'm talking about. It involves an empty pool, and good luck sleeping after seeing that. But yeah, A Quiet Place won. I think they got it right. A Quiet Place was really, really good. I saw it like a week or so. I think I saw it a week or two after it opened. Went to a later showing. Only thing I really remember from that is having to wake up the next morning to drive to LA. But hey, I had something to think about on the drive, so it was really worth it, and just seeing it in general was worth it. So then you have like Best Foreign Language Film, Roma won. Then you have all the screenplay stuff. A couple of things I want to get into now. Black Panther. Okay, I have a lot of my friends, I have a lot of people in general asking me, like, why don't you like Black Panther? I like it. I think it's a solid movie. But I think it's, again, the times that we're in, I think it's getting more attention than it would have a year or two ago. A couple more things that it won that I don't agree with. And I don't know why. I don't know what kind of statement they're trying to make at the Critics' Choice Awards, but Black Panther has no business winning Best Production Design. It beat out Roma, Crazy Rich Asians, The Favorite, First Man, and Mary Poppins. The Favorite takes place in the late 1700s. That entire movie, the design was phenomenal. It felt like I was in 18th century England. I forgot I was in a movie. First Man. Really? Like, you think the production design of Black Panther is better than First Man? You are nuts. You are giving it something just to give it to it. You're not. It doesn't deserve it. Does it deserve to get nominated? Sure, why not? Infinity War deserves to be nominated over Black Panther. But hey, give it the nomination. I don't care. But don't give it a victory for basically you participated. Oh, everybody gets one. No. This is ridiculous. I'm so sick of this. The production design better than The Favorite. Okay, yeah. Let me just be on the whatever. Again, there's more that goes into production design. It's not set design or anything. But still, like, come on. Oh, God. And the next one, Best Costume Design. Black Panther won again. You're telling me the costume design for Black Panther was better than Mary Queen of Scots? Look that up. Look like that. Oh, my God. Bohemian Rhapsody. Is it better than Bohemian Rhapsody? Maybe. I mean, you're just in the, maybe. They just had to, recapture the 70s, the 80s, no big deal. That shit's hard. What did Black Panther have to do? Oh, let's give some crazy trendy outfits. Let's do some historical cultural outfits. And let's sprinkle in some mocap suits. The Favorite, no. Again, giving it something just to give it, just to let it win. This is absolutely absurd. It is insane. I can't even fathom it. I think it is so ridiculous. Again, same thing. I'm probably gonna get people to say, "Oh, you're white. You're white. You don't like it." No, it literally has nothing to do with it. You can think it all you want. I don't give a shit. That's not. If you can see all these other, if you just in costume design alone, forget production design, whatever. I don't care. Costume design. You think it's better than two period pieces where they have to nail it? Or Bohemian Rhapsody? Or even Mary Poppins Returns. Let's go with Mary Poppins Returns. Why not? You are out of your mind. You're wrong. Oh, it culturally impacted everything. Cool. Does that mean just give it shit just to give it to it? No. God, this is some of the stuff I hate. It was also nominated for Best Hair and Makeup. Thank God it didn't win. If it did, I would have thrown my remote at the TV. Vice took that home. Thank God. Wait for another one? Are you sure? We kind of have no choice if you listen this long. Best Visual Effects. It won again. Was it better than First Man? Better than Infinity War? The fact that Black Panther wasn't even the best comic book movie this year just adds to the annoyance. Infinity War. VFX, 100% better. First Man. Literally watch the trailer and you'll just be like, wow, did we actually film on the moon? Ready Player One. That is they're taking you into a video game. There's performance capture where the actors are literally having to express emotion and still have it come out because they did it. The third act of Black Panther is so messy. It is so like, oh, I didn't know we're playing a video game right now. Like, oh my god. I could probably do a 2-hour episode about how much I dislike Black Panther for the things that people are praising it for. Like its production or costumes or visual effect. Like, this is a joke. This is a joke. Infinity War, again, the best comic book movie of the year. Better visual effects. Oh, and guess what? Ready Player One. Like, it's just stupidity. It's so stupid. You know what? I think I will do a why I don't like Black Panther as much as everybody else thing. You know what? I'll do that later. Anyway, I'm done. I can't do the negativity anymore. Let's get back to something positive. Shallow won for Best Song. It's not a surprise. It's going to win the Oscar. I mean, I'm happy. It's something that I think deserves everybody love it's getting. Justin Hurwitz, my favorite composer working today. He won for Best Score for First Man. He also did the score for Whiplash and one of again, I'm gonna plug this movie one more time. One of my favorite movies of all time, La La Land. The dude is a genius. He truly is one of the best composers working today, and I'm so happy that I can say that I've loved every piece of work he's done so far, and that I've been able to catch every piece of work he's done so far. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She won. Best Comedy Series. No surprise. Bill Hader. Best Actor Comedy Series. He won. Wasn't there to accept, but he won. Best Actress in a Comedy Series. Who do you think won? That's right. Rachel Brosnahan. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Of course she won. As long as this show keeps up its quality and keeps putting out seasons every year, a new season, guess what? She's gonna win. It's going to win, and she should. She is so good. Like, her and Claire Foy are my favorite actresses working right now. Probably my favorite performers in general. It's not even funny. Alex Bornstein, Best Supporting Actress Comedy Series. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Won. And I think that's it. Everything else is just a bunch of other TV stuff. Doesn't really matter to me anymore because they had the Globes and they had the Emmys. So I don't care. I get all. The next big one is going to be the SAG Awards. That's going to be in 2 weeks. And that will be our final. That will be our final look at what to expect. Anyway, don't want to leave on a downer. Talked a lot about stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of fun stuff. There's a lot of new movies coming out. And guess what? I don't know. Actual Glass is coming out. I'm really excited. There's a screening a couple days ago. I didn't. Screenings are always in the morning. Well, not always, but they always usually start in the mornings, and it's just like, yeah, I'll get up. Why not? And I told myself 2019 is the year I go to every screening I can. Because I did not do that last year at all. I either asked for a screener or I just waited to see. I just waited to see it with everybody else, which is what I usually do for like the big movies. I'm not gonna go to a press screening for like Endgame. Fuck that. No, I'm gonna go with the fans. That Thursday night show, the first showing Thursday night. It's the best. It's the best. But all the smaller movies, yeah, I'll go. Glass, I think after I missed it, I was just like, nah, you know what? I'll just go Thursday night. Whatever. That's what I plan on doing, so anyway. Hope everybody enjoyed. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe if you can. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your family, tell your neighbor, tell the bum down the street. You can always go to a Starbucks or you can steal a computer. Let's make this happen. All right, guys. I will see you again very shortly. And have a good day.